Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be doing a first impressions on the Juvia's Place palettes, the Nubian and then the Masquerade palettes. These have been getting so much hype on YouTube and Instagram. Like, yeah, it's amazing, and they are so beautiful. Like, the packaging is so cute. Like, who doesn't want the Egyptian Queen Nefertiti on their makeup? So a lot of you guys were really interested in seeing me like do first impressions / review on it, and I decided to pick them up and do it. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on these palettes, please keep on watching, as well as like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And if you're not, please stop right here. It's not worth your time and effort. So let's get on to my first impressions, my thoughts. So I used all three of these palettes on my eyes today to create this like warm, smoky fall look. From the Masquerade palette, I used, what did I use? I used Ada, this red shade right here, Zulu, Dahlia, and Casablanca. So those four shades. And from the Nubian one, I used this shade right here and this peachy orange shade right here. So I used all of those eyeshadows in this look right here today. So the Nubian 1 palette retails for $23.50. The Nubian 2 palette retails for $30. And the the Masquerade palette retails for $32.50 US dollars. And then it was like free shipping at like $65. Or you can pay like flat rate shipping of $5.75. That's from what I saw on my computer when I was ordering. So yeah, I had free shipping because I ordered all three palettes. Wait time was, I got my palettes yesterday. So yesterday was August 22nd. Today's the 23rd. Yeah, today's the 23rd. So I got them on the 22nd. And I ordered them on the last week. I ordered on, I think, August 10th or 11th. I ordered them, which, I mean, it's fine because I'm used to getting like a package like after a week and a half. But what kind of made me a little bit irked was that people who ordered after me were getting their palettes before me, which was not fair. And I know a lot of other people, from what I was seeing on the Juvia's Place Instagram, they had ordered way before me, like when they launched it, like August 5th, and they still hadn't received their palettes, which I feel like it's unfair that the people who had just ordered like that day or after myself and the other people got their palettes first. So that's what just irked me a little bit. Delivery was smooth. It was delivered by USPS. So yeah, my mom brought it in for me. So yeah, now I'm just going to open up the palettes and show you guys what's inside if you haven't seen it already. So this is what the inside of the Nubian 1 looks like. It's very comparable to the Morphe 350 palettes. Like, a lot of these shades are pretty much exact dupes to a couple of the shades in there, which, I mean, it's fine. I think a couple of my favorite shades out of this palette are this shade, this like rose goldy shade. It looks like Makeup Geek. So it's this like rose goldy like shifting shade. It looks like Makeup Geek Cosmopolitan. Hold on, let me go get my Manny palette because I know that has Cosmopolitan in it. Okay, so I got my Manny palette that has Cosmopolitan in it, and I'm just gonna swatch Cosmopolitan alongside of it. So Cosmopolitan is on top, and then that and then like the similar shade for the Nubian one is on the bottom. From what I can tell, like they both have like that rosy gold shift to it, but the gold shift in it in the Manny one is like, the Manny one is more pink, and then the Juvia's Place one is more of like an orangey peach. So they're not the exact same, but they're similar enough where if you have one, you don't need the other. I feel like this is great if you don't have like a neutral palette and you're looking for a good neutral palette, and it's cheap, it's great, it blends well. I know when I was applying these shadows, there was a little bit of fallout, which wasn't bad. I know with some formulas, like the Lorac eyeshadows, they have a lot of kick up and fallout, and even though their eyeshadows are pigmented, but when you have a lot of fallout, it's not that great. So this didn't really produce a lot of kick up or fallout, which is nice. The only thing that bothers me is that in this palette, there's not a light enough transition shade for like fair to medium girls. I feel like she should have included a lighter transition shade than just going into a straight up peach and then like a medium brown, which I mean both are nice, but there still should be something for lighter skin tones, since this should appeal to all skin tones and have things for everybody in it. But yeah, that's my only qualm about this. So the Nubian 2 palette, it's a bit bigger and it has the same amount of eyeshadows in the palette like the Nubian 1 does, except the pans are bigger. And I like how they have like different pops of color. Like they have this green right here called Egypt, this blue Cleopatra. This is such a lovely shade. I think out of the palette, like my favorite color, I love this like deep like aubergine color, Jezebel. This is such a pretty color. Let me swatch it for you guys real quick. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And it's the mattes, the mattes I noticed in this one are, they're really pigmented. They're really, really pigmented. But like as they swatch them, they kind of like turn like flaky / crumbly. It's weird. Like it kind of like comes off in like thin layers. I don't know why. They don't produce a lot of kick up. They just kind of do that whole like thin layer crumbling kind of thing once you swatch it or once you apply it. That's all it does. But that doesn't really bother me. The foiled shade, Sheba, is such a lovely foiled shade. It's like this old gold bronzy kind of color. So that's it right there. That's Sheba. And then that copper foiled shade in the Nubian 1 palette, it's the exact same as I'm not gonna lie, it's the exact same as Let me swatch them side by side so you can see. Okay, like they are the exact same color. That copper shade, so is on top, and then that copper shade from Nubian 1 is on the bottom. So they're the exact same shade. So that's like the only shade overlap pretty much. I did swatch Kenya, this shade right here, versus the dark brown black shade in the Nubian 1 palette. They're not identical. The one in the Nubian 1 palette is a lot darker, and this one is more purple. This is lighter and more purple. So the only qualm I had about this is the one color overlap, and how when you swatch the eyeshadow, they kind of just like, they come up really nicely, but then when you go to swatch, they kind of just flake off and kind of go everywhere, and that's not cute. They kind of get messy when you swatch them, or like you use a brush. That's the only thing. But other than that, they don't bother me. They're crazy pigmented, like, oh my gosh. So out of this palette, I used Ada, which is this brick red shade right here, Zulu, which is this warm red brown shade, Casablanca, which if you love gold eyeshadow, you need this eyeshadow in your life. You need this palette in your life. This is the prettiest, like the prettiest, gorgeous gold eyeshadow ever. I'm wearing it on my lids today. Like, look at that. Let me swatch it somewhere for you guys. Like, look at that gold shade, guys. Like, it is so beautiful. So beautiful. Like, once I first opened this palette, this caught my eye. This shade caught my eye so much. And then I used Dahlia on my inner corner. And that's it. The only shade out of this palette that I had a problem with when swatching was this one. This shade is called Bori. It's this pink with this, it's a matte pink with glitter, and it was really dry and stiff for me as I was swatching it, and I really had to like dig my finger into it. Like, I'll show you, like, I'm gonna dig my finger really into it. Like, it's quite patchy. That's the only thing. It is very stiff and dry and patchy, which I don't like about it. That's like the only thing I don't like. I know when I watched Aloe, Makeup at Aloe, Alondra, she would like dig this up a little bit. She'll dig this eyeshadow up a little bit, and then she'll like really pack it on. But I mean, nobody wants to pack this particular shade on. But I'm gonna try to work with it and see what I can do with it. The blues and the teals though, yo, those are my jams. I can't wait to play with those. They're all foiled shades, they're not matte. So yeah, like this shade right here, this is like a blurply shade, and it is called Chi. Like, guys, look. Oh my gosh, it's such a lovely blurple shade. Like, look at the intensity. Oh my god, guys. The qualms I have with this is Bori, that pink shade with the gold glitter in it. It's very dry and stiff. That's the only thing I have with that. Everything else is great. They blended great on my eyes. I had no problem working with them to create this look from all three palettes. The packaging seems really sturdy. It's a magnetic closure. So yeah, they're very flat, very compact. You can travel with them. They're not thick at all. I was actually not interested in these when they first came out. Like, I saw them all over social media, and I was like, oh cool, like I have a lot of colors like that, blah blah blah. And my friend Becky, hey Becky, she was just like, have you tried this brand? I would really like to try this brand, but I want to get your like feedback on it. So I was like, sure, let me try it. And she was like the one who kind of like pushed me to get it, and you guys also wanted to see it as well. So all of you guys kind of persuaded me to buy it, and I really like these so far. I definitely have to test these out more and try them, but from creating this look right here using them, and you can see from the swatches all over me, I really like these palettes. They're so pigmented, and I love the variety of color they give. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you want to see a tutorial using these palettes, or one of these palettes, or two, or all of these palettes. I'd be happy to do so. So please let me know what you guys would like to see on my channel. I'd really like to make it interactive with you guys and do what you guys would like to see me do. So whether it be like a certain makeup tutorial, hair tutorial, outfit of the day, let me know what you guys would like to see. Oh, and don't forget to follow me on my social media. My Instagram and my Twitter are gbemabiola, and then my Snapchat is I love to purplify. There you'll be able to see what I'm doing, daily life, makeup, all of that good stuff. There you'll see me. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.